The wise old owl, Professor Oho, opened his sleepy eyes and gazed at the waking forest. A soft thought fluttered in his heart. A dream that every creature, big or small, should have a chance to learn. He flapped his wings gently and whispered to himself, "It's time the forest learns to read the world." Soon, the wind carried his words through the trees like a secret melody. Monkeys swinging through vines shouted the news from branch to branch. Deer lifted their heads from the tall grass, their ears twitching with curiosity. Tiny ants marched faster, whispering to each other. "What's a school?" The parrots echoed through the treetops. "School! School!" filling the air with color and sound. Even the sleepy bear rubbed his eyes and muttered, Learning sounds interesting." By noon, animals of every kind gathered under the great banyan tree, their eyes filled with wonder. The owl perched proudly on a branch, feathers glowing in the sunlight. "My dear friends," he began, "let's build a school, a place to learn, share, and grow together." The little rabbit bounced in joy. "Can I learn to count my carrots?" The lion smiled wisely. "Knowledge makes even kings humble." The beavers nodded eagerly. "Then let's start building right away." Elephants began lifting heavy logs, forming strong wooden walls. Monkeys tied vines to make swings and rope ladders. Birds weaved green curtains out of leaves and flowers. Fireflies promised to glow at night, so no one would study in darkness as the sun set. The first forest school stood proudly under the banyan tree, simple yet full of love. A wooden sign read, "The Forest School, Knowledge for All." The next morning, excitement filled the air like music. The squirrel brushed her fluffy tail, and the deer polished his tiny hooves. The parrot carried a rolled-up leaf as his little school bag. The owl rang a bell made of hollow fruit. "Ding, ding! Class begins," he announced. Animals sat neatly on the soft grass, eyes wide with curiosity. "Today," said the owl, "we'll learn the alphabet of nature." The monkey tried to write with berry ink but spilled it all over his tail. Everyone laughed, and the elephant helped him clean it, proving learning could be fun. During mathematics class, pebbles became numbers, and leaves turned into counting boards. The tiny ant counted loudly, 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole forest clapped their paws, wings, and hooves in joy. The owl smiled gently. Even the smallest can hold the biggest wisdom. In the next lesson, clouds and rivers became the topic of science. Frogs croaked cheerfully as the owl explained how rain fills ponds. "We are friends of water," the frog sang proudly in art class. Birds painted the sky with their colorful feathers. The monkey drew funny faces on leaves, making everyone laugh until their bellies ached. The forest echoed with laughter and learning, the sound of growing minds. Days turned into weeks, and the forest became brighter with knowledge. The lion learned patience and how to listen before speaking. The clever fox learned honesty after once being caught cheating during a quiz. The rabbit helped the snail read slowly, showing that kindness was also a lesson. The owl watched from his branch, proud and peaceful, as his dream blossomed before his eyes. One morning, he announced, "Tomorrow shall be our festival of knowledge." The parrot prepared to recite a poem about trees, dreams, and the stars. The elephant practiced counting big numbers to impress everyone. That night, the forest glowed under silver moonlight, filled with joy, songs, and wisdom as the stars shimmered above. Professor Oho whispered, When we learn together, we grow forever. The moral of story is that education brings light to every heart. Learning unites all, no matter how big, small, slow, or swift. Knowledge is the true treasure of life. If you like video, so subscribe channel and do not miss the coming videos.